Welcome back to the RG Limited boardroom. Fix your gaze on the skyline and pass me that bottle of single malt. The one that costs more than a small office building. Because today we are talking about the ultimate corporate chess match, the arbitration trap. We are looking at the high stakes showdown between Oilcom Tanzania and the giants at Oryx Energies. This isn't just a disagreement, it's a masterclass in how to use the fine print as a weapon of war when you are staring down a final arbitral award worth billions. Here is your high society briefing on the battle of the incomplete file, served with the signature Oksana Rabbit's edge. The scene, the 5 months standoff. Back in November 2023, an arbitral tribunal dropped a final award in a battle between Oilcom, the claimant, and Oryx, the respondents. In our boardroom, an award is like a trophy. You want to take it straight to the High Court, register it, and start collecting your money. But Oryx didn't just roll over. They hired the legendary Dr. Ringo Tenga and filed a preliminary objection, PO, claiming the entire registration process was incurably defective. Their argument? The file was missing its soul. The scandal, the missing paperwork. Oryx legal team claimed that when the tribunal secretary filed the award, they forgot to include the proceedings, the pleadings, the interim orders, the witness statements, and the exhibits. In the RG Limited boardroom, we know this move. If you can't win the war, you attack the supply line. They tried to tell the judge that without every single scrap of paper from the arbitration, the court couldn't possibly recognize the award. It was a move designed to turn a billion-shilling victory into a procedural nightmare. The legal duel. Regulation 51 4 versus 51 5. This is where it gets delicious for us corporate predators. Oilcom's lawyer, Mr. Laser, hit back with a technicality of his own. He pointed out that there are two ways to file an award. The first one is the official route 51-4. When the arbitral tribunal files the award, the law only says they must file the award or a signed copy. It's silent on the proceedings. The second way is the party route 51-5. When a party files the award, it must include the proceedings. Because the tribunal was the one that sent the file, Oilcom argued they didn't need to provide the bonus content Oryx was crying about. Their ruling: prudence versus the law. The judge, Honorable S. M. Magimbi, dropped a truth bomb that every top of the pyramid manager needs to hear. He admitted that while it might be prudent and wise to include the proceedings so the court isn't, quote, taken for a ride, it isn't a mandatory legal requirement when the tribunal is doing the filing. He basically told Oryx, your objection is clever, but it's not the law. The judge overruled the objection and slapped Oryx with the costs. My final take. Darlings, the lesson from the Oilcom and Oryx file is simple. Know who is carrying your luggage. If you are the one filing your own victory, you'd better have every witness statement, every exhibit perfectly bound. But if the tribunal is doing it for you, you can lean back in your Italian leather chair and let the law do the heavy lifting. Oryx tried to trap Oilcom in a paperwork maze, But the High Court isn't interested in playing hide and seek with an award that's already been signed. In this boardroom, we don't just win the case, we make sure the entry point is bulletproof. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go ensure my own arbitration awards are being filled by someone who knows their 51-4 from their 51-5. We don't do incurably defective at RG Limited.